Unit 10, Lifelong Learning. Page 128. Getting started. Learning for life. Activity 1. Listen and read.
Hello, Grandma.
Oh, hi, Mark. I'm glad you're here. Can you help me increase the font size of this text on my laptop? It's too small for me to read.
Let me show you. You need to press these two keys together. See? It's easy, isn't it?
It works. Everything's so easy to read now. Thanks, dear. I still have trouble using the laptop. You know, it's taken me so much time to learn computer skills.
That's fine, Grandma. My teacher says it's never too late to learn something new, especially new technology, because it's rapidly developing. Grandma, you've typed a lot of text. What are you working on?
Well, I'm writing a summary of a book I've read recently. You see, my doctor advised me to read every day to boost my memory, and I want to brush up on my French before I visit my friend in Paris.
You're amazing, Grandma. Learning languages can improve your thinking skills. Our language teacher has also asked us to try to maintain our language skills after leaving school. Do you know that you can use the internet to learn a language or watch the news?
Really? This could help me stay informed about current events. Can you show me some news sites after I finish my book summary?
No problem, Grandma. But why do you have to type it?
It's for the reading club I've just joined. The club leader encouraged us to prepare our book reports and share them with all members in advance.
Are all club members your age?
No, there are some young people as well. Are you interested in joining the next meeting?
Yes, I'd love to.
OK, I'll put your name on the list of attendees then.
Unit 10, Lifelong Learning. Page 130. Language. Pronunciation. Intonation in questions. Revision. Activity 1. Listen and repeat. Pay attention to the intonation of the following questions. 1,
It's easy, isn't it?
2,
What are you working on?
3,
Are all club members your age?
4,
But why do you have to type it?
5,
Are you interested in joining the next meeting?
Unit 10, Lifelong Learning. Page 130. Language. Pronunciation. Intonation in questions. Revision. Activity 2. Mark the intonation in the following questions using rising intonation or falling intonation symbols. Then listen and check. Practice saying them in pairs. 1,
What does lifelong learning mean?
2,
Do you have to pay for this online course?
3,
Do students prefer online courses or face-to-face classes?
4,
This is your book, isn't it? I saw your signature on the first page.
Unit 10, Lifelong Learning. Page 135. Listening. Challenges of lifelong learning. Activity 2. Listen to a talk about lifelong learning. Put the main ideas in the order you hear them.
Good morning, everybody. In my previous talk, I discussed the benefits of being a lifelong learner. Today, I'll talk about some of the challenges of lifelong learning. First, we all agree that lifelong learning is not easy. You need to have a strong motivation to expand your knowledge, develop new skills, and discover new things. Lifelong learners feel positive about learning and their ability to learn. They don't give up easily and believe they can succeed in new situations. Lifelong learning also requires strong determination and hard work. You need to be determined to achieve your goals regardless of the obstacles you may face. Stay focused on your learning tasks and try to avoid distractions. Second, lifelong learning can be challenging because it's not just about reading books and collecting information. You must develop the ability to put the information you acquired into practice. Will you be able to apply the new knowledge and skills to various situations? Will you be able to use them to solve a complex problem or design a new product? Turning knowledge and skills into action is the key to effective lifelong learning. Finally, you may not have enough money, time, or space to learn. Adult education courses can be expensive, especially those offered by good universities. You may not be able to afford some courses, or may not have the time to complete all the assignments. Attending evening classes can affect your family and social life, as you may have less time for your family and other social activities. Despite these challenges, you should never stop learning. I strongly urge you to continue your pursuit of knowledge and become the well-rounded person you'd like to be. So don't be afraid to commit to being a lifelong learner, and always look for new ideas, experiences, and challenges.
Unit 10, Lifelong Learning, page 135. Listening. Challenges of lifelong learning. Activity 3. Listen to the talk again and complete the sentences. Use no more than 3 words for each gap.
Good morning, everybody. In my previous talk, I discussed the benefits of being a lifelong learner. Today, I'll talk about some of the challenges of lifelong learning. First, we all agree that lifelong learning is not easy. You need to have a strong motivation to expand your knowledge, develop new skills, and discover new things. Lifelong learners feel positive about learning and their ability to learn. They don't give up easily and believe they can succeed in new situations. Lifelong learning also requires strong determination and hard work. You need to be determined to achieve your goals regardless of the obstacles you may face. Stay focused on your learning tasks and try to avoid distractions. Second, lifelong learning can be challenging because it's not just about reading books and collecting information. You must develop the ability to put the information you acquired into practice. Will you be able to apply the new knowledge and skills to various situations? Will you be able to use them to solve a complex problem or design a new product? Turning knowledge and skills into action is the key to effective lifelong learning. Finally, you may not have enough money, time, or space to learn. Adult education courses can be expensive, especially those offered by good universities. You may not be able to afford some courses, or may not have the time to complete all the assignments. Attending evening classes can affect your family and social life, as you may have less time for your family and other social activities. Despite these challenges, you should never stop learning. I strongly urge you to continue your pursuit of knowledge and become the well-rounded person you'd like to be. So don't be afraid to commit to being a lifelong learner, and always look for new ideas, experiences, and challenges.
Unit 10, Lifelong Learning, page 136. Communication and Culture, CLIL, Everyday English. Thanking and accepting thanks. Activity 1. Listen and complete the conversations with the expressions in the box. Then practice them in pairs. One.
Mai, the information about the online courses is very useful. Thank you for presenting it. I really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure, Ms. Lan. I'm glad you found it useful.
2.
Mark, I like the activities of the Science Club very much. Thank you for inviting me to join the club.
Don't mention it. Glad to help. Unit 10, Lifelong Learning, page 138. Looking back. Pronunciation. Mark the intonation in the following questions. Then listen and check. Practice saying them in pairs. 1.
When was the last meeting of your reading club?
2.
Is lifelong learning important for career development?
3.
You don't attend night school classes, do you? I've never seen you before.
4.
Is the course held on weekdays or at the weekend?